Hey guys, thanks for joining. So, it's time. It's time. I have been hoarding my trash for far too long, and this is my first Empties video. I don't know what kind of a video I expected to do with all of these products, but I have a nice little handful of products a very large handful of products, may I add, that I want to talk about, and I'm not going to spend forever talking about each product, but I do want to kind of gloss over all of them in some kind of a way, whether it's more in depth on some products and less in depth on other products. I do want to talk about them all. These are products that I want to kind of split up into different categories in terms of my body care, hair care kind of products, and makeup empties. So I am going to have two different videos. So be watching out for the makeup one. I think I'm going to do the body hair care one first. I literally have so much. I have over 20 products here. So it's a little ridiculous. So let's just get into it. So starting off, I want to talk about the shampoos that I've gone through. I have 3 of them. My Daily Clarifying CereVe shampoo. This one is a very easy shampoo. I remember I was having buildup in the back of my head a lot, so my hair girl told me that I needed a clarifying shampoo. So I bought this. It worked quite well. I used it about once or twice a month, and it really worked. I may try getting it again. I'm not sure, because I feel like that it doesn't matter what shampoo I'm using. Eventually I do feel like I have buildup in the back of my head. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm not rinsing it out well or because I just have an oily head. I'm oil slick. Good shampoo, would repurchase. Here is a Melaleuca herbal shampoo. Now my mother is enrolled in Melaleuca, and I was too for a little while. I don't know if you've heard of that brand or not, but it's a pretty decent brand that has a lot of natural products. So this shampoo, I bought a really big one of it because I went through a smaller bottle of it and I enjoyed it. Would I repurchase this? No, because I don't really buy from this brand anymore. Not that I have really anything against them. I'm just not in their customer rewards whatever, and I'm no longer trying to sell it. Not that I really it was an MLM, so I try not to sell it. I try not to sell MLMs now because I just am not really, it's not really my flavor. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If you do, it's just not really what I do. I'd rather sit here and talk about each product from a whole bunch of different brands than just hype up one brand, because I feel like that hyping up one brand can come across biased, and I try not to do that. So this is not a repurchase. It was good for a little while. I really liked it because I remember switching from something else, and when I switched to this, it really helped. I tell you, switching shampoos really does make a difference. So then recently I have been using this Total Results shampoo. This is Keep Me Vivid. I love the smell of this. I have been using this one particularly because I had hair colored, and I wanted to keep, it was like a pink color. It's kind of like a reddy pink, and I wanted to keep that color, so I picked this up upon recommendation from my hairdresser, and I don't regret it at all, and I still use it even after I feel like that my hair color has faded. And I don't really keep up with all the hair colors just because it's kind of a lot of work and a lot of money and a lot of time. I mean, not a lot of, it takes hours to get your hair dyed, so yeah, a lot of time. Would repurchase, already have repurchased. Let's talk about my conditioner. So this is an old conditioner. I don't go through conditioners very quickly at all. This is the moisturizing Athena conditioner from Melaleuca, and I just thought it was so. I did use the whole thing. I would not repurchase it. Next, we have some more Melaleuca products. We'll just keep on with that. I have here the Renew Body Wash and Renew hand cream. Now, I don't know that I went through this hand cream personally all by myself. I know that I picked this up from the house after I moved out, or as I was moving out. I had one, and at some point I've run out. So This is in my Empties, and so is this. I would not repurchase this one. It has a scent to it that's just kind of like not that appealing. There's nothing wrong with it. It's probably unscented, to be honest. Intensive skin therapy lotion, and I don't need intensive skin therapy, so it's just like a nice lotion for me, but I feel like that I can do just fine with any other lotion. Now, in terms of the body wash, I did enjoy the body wash, and I have repurchased it several times. I had my mom get me one because I really like this. It's just very silky and smooth when I use it, and I usually use it, it says body wash, but I use it on my face, and I use it to take off makeup in the shower on my face. It's a very particular use. I used to use it all over my body, but I began to just use it on my face because I found that other face washes and other body washes I didn't like to put on my face, and this one is rather unscented, so I liked that I could feel like I was getting my face clean without having that leftover scent, that leftover lingering smell on my face. So this was definitely a repurchase, and if I run out of it again, which I'm about to, I may be asking Mom for another one. We'll see. So next up, I have a body wash, another body wash. This is from Bath & Body Works, and it's the Japanese cherry blossom scent, and I liked it a lot. This was gifted to me by Mom, and she just kind of said, do you want this? And I said yes, so here we are, and I've used it up. I liked it. Would I repurchase it? I like trying out a lot of different scents and a lot of different things, so it wasn't crazy amazing enough for me to be like, I want specifically this one. So I don't know why I feel like all the people that I watch that have empty videos never talk about Bath & Body Works, and I'm not sure why. I don't know, I'm just confused. I don't know if there's something against them, why no one talks about them, but we have a Bath & Body Works in the mall really close, like 15 minutes down the road, so I definitely have several products in my home from Bath & Body Works. Let's talk about some cleansers. I have these two. I have the Lacura Face Hydrating Cleanser, and then I have the CereVe Hydrating Cleanser. Both of these, I wanted to do kind of a comparison. I've run out of both. It took me a long time to use this one up, and I felt like it took me less time to use this one up, even though it appears bigger, which it is. It's 355 ml versus 250. I don't know. I prefer the CeraVe one a little more. I felt this one was more milkier and a little bit a different texture, but less effective. I felt like this one was a deeper cleanser, did a little bit better of a job, was more, like, I really don't know how to describe it other than this one was milkier. I did repurchase this one. I'm actually going to try to give you an example of the differences in texture here. They also have a difference in smell. So here we've got the CeraVe cleanser. It's clear, it's just a typical cleanser that you would find. And then this one is also a cleanser. So here you can tell I've kind of rubbed them out a little bit. You can tell that now I've put a little bit less of the CeraVe one because I barely had any left. And this one, but this one is white, this one is clear, and they aren't exactly the same. The Lacura one has a scent to it, like the face creams do, and I think that they're both good. But again, I've already repurchased the CeraVe one. I just think it's a better cleanser, and I am very interested to try. There is a cream to foam, I believe is what it's called, and it's a hydrating one, and it's a cleanser. I think it would be the next one that I try, so I'm kind of excited to try that. We'll see how that goes. Moving on to this cleanser. This is the Ordinary cleanser. This is also a white cleanser. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, and my cat's being crazy. Anyway, so this is a white cleanser. It's much thicker. This is the squalene cleanser. This is much thicker than the Lacura cleanser. Let's do another comparison. Why not? So as you can tell, they're both white, but they are, this one is just, the Lacura is thinner and this one is much thicker. I feel like that this one is almost like a mask, and this one is more like a lotion. Now, I did feel like that the Ordinary Squalene Cleanser did a really good job. Probably one of the better jobs at cleaning my makeup. I really felt like that it cleaned all my makeup off. Now, I would probably repurchase it. I am going through several different types of cleansers that I've collected throughout the times. So I'm not sure if I would repurchase this. I think I would if I saw it in the store, but I don't know that I would go out of my way to repurchase this. But it was good because this one is at the store and I would pick this up, but if I saw this in the store, I would also consider picking this up. These are probably a tie in terms of how I feel about them. I think they're both really good cleansers. Let's talk about the CereVe Hydrating Micellar Water. This burned my eyes, and part of the reason why I get micellar water is to clean the mascara from around my eyes. I would not repurchase it. I have repurchased a different brand that I like much better that does not sting my eyes, and if I use it up, I'll talk about it in another Empties video. Alright, let's talk about face creams. Moisturizers. So I have here 2 different e.l.f. face creams. I have the Hello Hydration face cream, and then I have the Nourishing Night Cream. I remember when I used this Hello Hydration one, I loved it. Literally loved it. I thought it was like it was probably one of my favorite moisturizers to date. And then I tried out this Nourishing Night Cream thinking it would be almost very similar. It's not. The packaging is similar, but the product inside, it smells a lot different, but I also feel like that this one was cheaper, like almost like it didn't work as well. I felt like this one, every time I used it, I was excited. And in the morning, I would feel like that my face was still hydrated. I almost felt like that this one didn't do that good of a job. I'm not sure how big of a difference the ingredients are, but I loved the Hello Hydration one. I love the scent of it. I love it altogether. Great moisturizer. Then I have IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. I thought that this was really good, actually. It was a much thicker cream than I've used before, and I thought at first it was kind of like, I'm not sure about this. It was kind of like, the smell was just kind of okay. It's kind of not my favorite. But then after I used it, I actually felt like that it moisturized really well, so I was quite pleased with it. And then the good old Drunk Elephant. This was a birthday perk from Sephora. This dried out, so I'm not sure. I used this very sparingly. I should have just used it as fast as I could and enjoyed it, but it took me a while to get through it because I just knew it was an expensive product and wanted to baby it. Well, it turns out that it evaporates in this container anyway, and whenever I'm using it, whenever I would open it back up, I would be like, there's less in here. Not less as in I've used it and it's been less. It's like significantly less product in there every time I opened it back up. So anytime I went home, I would throw it in my travel bag and I would use it. But I just feel like that it just evaporated. Very strange. In terms of the actual product itself, I did like it. I thought it was a very good cream. It was more like a gel than a cream in my opinion. I really consider this to be a cream. This is like a true cream, whereas this was more jelly, and it was good. I wouldn't purchase it because it's like $70 or $60 some dollars. I'm not gonna spend that when I can get I don't know how much this was, 10 or under e.l.f. product that I like way more, to be honest. Like, if I had to choose between these two, I would definitely choose this one, just because I just had such an enjoyment with this one. So I may even pick this back up after talking about it. And I have had this out of my routine for quite some time now, and sitting here talking about it and looking at it, I'm like, man, I really want it. Alright, so a couple miscellaneous things. This is a hand cream. I don't keep everything, but I keep like things here and there, and I felt like this was an odd one to keep. But of course I did. I think I kept it because I liked the packaging and I liked the smell. Yeah, it is this very sweet smell. I don't know where this came from. This was gifted to me by a friend when I left and went to another job. She gave me like a going away present, and this was in it, so I did enjoy this. But I don't know. Don't know what brand this is. It says Rejoice International on the back. Anyway, it was nice. Then I have a BioSilk hair care silk therapy. This was a very small bottle that lasted a long time. I use oils after I shower, and I just use the tiniest little like pea-size amount, and so that's why it lasted so long. But I really liked it. I thought that it was a great product. It's kind of like the It's a 10 serum, and it's like got a green top on it. I think it's a good product. So next up, I've got a couple deodorants here. This is a Melaleuca deodorant that I've since used it's pretty old now at this point. It was good. I would not repurchase it. I like to play around with my deodorant scents and deodorant brands sometimes. So in terms of repurchasing over and over, I don't always do that. So this is Native deodorant, the citrus and herbal musk. Love this. Actually, I really enjoyed this. I bought another one. It was the purple one, the jasmine, the white jasmine or something. White rose, white flower, jasmine one. And I think that I prefer this one just a little bit. I don't know. There's something about this scent to me that's very deodorant-y, if that makes any sense at all. And it just, like, my mind goes to deodorant in a good way. I think that it's a nice scent to come out of the shower with. So, and then lastly, I've got a couple toothpaste tubes. I don't know why I keep toothpaste tubes. I guess I just think that y'all will think it's interesting. So here we are. I've got 2 Sensodyne empty tubes. I've used this one several times, and then this one is the Pronamel one. I do enjoy this one, but I feel like there's less in here. Nope, it's the same amount, 113 grams. Anyway, they're both 40-ounce tubes, but I think that I enjoyed this one probably a little bit more, but I almost think that this one works better. I need to go to the dentist, and I do have sensitive teeth, so in terms of what's in them, potassium nitrate, just about the same amount. This one has 0.25 and this one has 0.24 of the sodium fluoride. 0.01% going to make that big of a difference? Probably not, but would repurchase either one, to be honest. So you guys, that wraps up the empties for the hair care, body care, kind of like toiletry category. So I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of any of these products, if you've tried them, if you agree, if you disagree, if you would repurchase, if you wouldn't repurchase. Just let me know your thoughts down below. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you come back. So subscribe, hit the little bell, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm at Lizzie Likes Lipstick. I'll talk to you next time. Bye! Oops.